What's up, y'all? All right, this is the video for writing equation of a line part 2. And so when writing the equation of a line, try to put it in slope-intercept form all the time if you can, you guys. We like to graph in slope-intercept form. It's nice, it's easy. Okay, so when we write the equation of a line, we want to put it in slope-intercept form. Oh, I lost my screen here. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's make this a little bit better for you. There we go. That's better. All right, but sometimes this is a difficult task based on what kind of information we are given. Okay, so we got to deal with what we can. So here's what I want you guys, so here's what I'm talking about. If I have to write the equation of a line with the slope of -3 that passes through the point -4, 6. So I'm given the slope, which is kind of nice. But I'm not given a y-intercept. I'm just given a point that is on this line. Okay, so we know what the slope is. We know what point it is. I could graph it. I could sketch a graph and say, okay, well, where's the point -4, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm trying to sketch a graph here, and then I got to use my slope of -3, so down 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. Notice how inaccurate I already am right now from sketching this graph. Okay, and then I can find my y-intercept that way. That could be a lot of work. Okay, because I know it goes through this point, and I know it has this slope, so there's my line, and I'm just trying to find my y-intercept. Okay, but I need the y-intercept to be able to write an equation. So one way to do this without having a graph is to use what's called the point-slope formula. Okay, so point-slope formula right here. Okay, let's make sure we have this down and we know it. So that's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We use the point-slope formula when we are given a point and we are given the slope. That's why it has a very creative name of point-slope formula. Okay, so what we do is we plug in our slope for the m right here. And then we also plug in the point into x1 and y1. Here's where I plug in my point. But I just make sure I plug in the x-coordinate for x1 and I plug in the y-coordinate for y1. And then what I do is I convert it to slope-intercept form from there. Okay, so let's look at what I'm talking about here. So if I want to write the equation of this line, where it's a slope of -3 that passes through the point -4, 6. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my point-slope formula. Okay, so I'm going to plug in, here's my x1, because that's my x-coordinate, and then here's my y1. I'm going to plug in, substitute these values into my formula, and I'm also going to substitute my slope. So the y is still here. That doesn't change. Okay, but I do y minus whatever my y1 is, which is 6, equals m, so there's my slope of -3, times x minus, and now I got to plug in what my x1 is, -4. So the reason why I have parentheses inside parentheses is I had a double negative here, so I wanted to make sure I substituted my x1 inside parentheses so I don't lose track of this minus sign either. Okay. And then from here, you guys, what I can do now is now I can convert to slope-intercept form and write the equation of the line. Okay, so in order to convert to slope-intercept form, I would first probably do my distributive property. Okay, and I would also change this into a positive because I've got a double negative here. So I'm going to use my distributive property. So I still got y minus 6 on the left. -3 times x is -3x. -3 times +4 is -12. And then finally, just move this over to the right. Add 6 on both sides. And I get y equals -3x. -12 plus 6 is -6. So my y-intercept is -6 for this particular equation. Okay? All right. Now, that's it. That's all we're doing today. Point-slope formula. Use the point. We use it when we're given a point and a slope, but that point is not the y-intercept. So we just plug it in for our y1 and our x1, and then we just convert to slope-intercept form to get our equation of the line. So let's look at another one. Okay, if you want to try this one out on your own, try it. Okay, and then so pause the video, and then you can see if you can check your answer afterwards. So I have a slope of 1/3. So here's my m. Here's my x1 because it goes through this point. x1, y1. Okay, so I'm going to use point-slope formula. I can't use my slope-intercept form because I just don't have my y-intercept, so we like point-slope formula. Okay, so I've got y minus my y1, so that's 12, equals my slope, 1/3 times x minus the x value of my point, which is 5. Cool. Now I just got to use my distributive property here. Okay. Now it's not always going to work out very nicely, unfortunately. Okay. And we can see that here. I'm going to have 1/3 x. And now I got 1/3 times -5. That is -5/3. Okay. Again, not the most pleasant number to work with, but that's okay. It doesn't change anything. Okay. It's okay to have a fraction as a y-intercept because that would be the equation of this line. So that's fine. Okay. Now, so because I did 1/3 times -5, that gives me -5/3. Now what I need to do is I need to add 12 to both sides. And I know this is everyone's favorite thing to do is to add fractions. Well, we get to do it. 1/3 x. So now I got to do -5/3 plus 12. So I'm just going to work this off on the side over here. Let's change colors too. So I've got -5/3 plus 12. Okay, this is 12 over 1. I need to have a common denominator in order to add fractions, so I can multiply this by 3. So that's going to give me -5/3 plus 36/3. So really I'm just adding -5 and 36. -5 plus 36 is 31 over 3. And I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not worried about putting it into a mixed number. So 31 over 3. Okay, and I'm all done. Okay, yes, I have a fraction as a y-intercept. It's okay, I promise. Okay, last one. So now I've got a slope of 2, and it goes to the point -5, 1. Slope of 2, -5, 1. So again, point slope formula. So I've got y minus whatever my y1 is. Well, here's my point here. So my y value is 1 equals my slope times x minus whatever my x value is. Well, my x value in this point is -5. Okay? So because I have a double negative here, that really just becomes +5. So I've got x plus 5 inside my parentheses. And now I can use my distributive property and simplify it and convert it to slope-intercept form. That gives me 2x plus 10. And I got y minus 1 on the left side. And now I just got to bring this -1 over by adding 1. And I get y equals 2x plus 11. That gives me my slope and my y-intercept. This is easy to graph. We're good to go. Okay, so whenever we want to write the equation of a line, generally speaking, we're asking you to write it in slope-intercept form. This would be slope-intercept form here. Okay, y equals mx plus b, and we use point-slope formula to help us get there. All right, if you guys have any further questions, please let me know, and good luck. Oh, wait, I almost forgot, guys. Got a good joke for you on this one. Good math joke. What is unique about a plant in a math classroom? So what is unique about a plant in a math classroom? It has square roots. Ba-dum-ching! Have a good one.